everyone. Welcome to the second round of 4 of the 2025 Discraft Great Lakes Open presented by Garrett J. Verberg Company. We're in Milford, Michigan at Kensington Metro Park playing the Tobaggan Disc Golf Course. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese. Honk indeed. Windy out there.
Yeah. One of the windiest days we've played at this course in many moons.
All the moons, I think.
Yeah, and you can't tell what direction it's coming from generally.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from all the directions.
Yeah, from up in the bowl, swirling around into just multiple tornadoes. It's insane out there.
You really have no idea. We're watching Paige, Pierce, Holyn, Handley, Missy, Gannon, and own Scoggins today on the lead card. Paige and Holyn with the current course records for this layout. Kind of.
One stroke off of the overall course record from last year that Holyn set at 10 down. Hole 1, the same par 3 we've been playing for a long time, and you're reading that right, 516 feet. I believe Paige was the only person to birdie it yesterday. Anyway, very rare to see any kind of birdie looks or even landing in circle 2. Big forehand off the tee is common. The backhand is doable, but very tricky and often turns into a cut roller if you're not careful. The OB can come into play at any time.
And this is the lead card. And teeing off first. She's a 2-time D-Blow champion, and she's a 5-time world champion. And at 9 under par, she's your co-leader from Pensacola, Florida.
Paige had an unbelievable round yesterday, 100% Circle 1X putting. She had that one blemish on 15, but then followed it up with an eagle on 17, something we don't see ever.
This one's a little early and turned, but it's getting some nice fade, and I think it's going to be safe.
Wow, huge shot. Finding the edge of Circle 2.
Yeah, pin high.
Next, she is the reigning D-Blow champion from Grapevine, Texas, at 9 under par, your co-leader, Holyn Handley.
Holyn, what'd you say? She was just trying to get through Idlewild and get out here. Feels very comfortable out here.
Yeah, she likes this style, of course, which is throwing some big distance shots with roped OB. Also up and down hills. But if you've got forehand like that, I can see why you enjoy your time here.
Feels like she barely threw that.
From Beacon, New York, Missy Gannon.
Missy kind of just calmly stacking birdies yesterday. A little here, a little there. Nothing too crazy, but 5 down's great out here.
That one finishing just a little bit, but wow, another
So
absolute
good.
crush.
And man, that's crazy. I'm trying to think of what the wind was, but the problem is it felt different on the tee pad to the bottom of the hill.
And she is your newly crowned world champion from Los Angeles, California, Scoggins.
It was a head left to right crossing wind.
Yeah, that's what I remember as well.
But from the tee pad, but you can see the flags are showing a tailwind right now. So this is a pretty normal predicament here at this course. You really cannot predict wind at all.
And yeah, we're dealing with losses and gains of elevation of 50 plus feet on some of these holes. So I'm sure it'll come into play some today. Owns taking a pretty early dive, getting knocked down a little bit. But she's also tends to play this one conservatively off the tee.
This played as the most difficult hole yesterday. It's the 3rd most difficult hole today, and that's just from a general lack of birdies. Paige, the only person to birdie it yesterday with this little chip-up shot from the edge of Circle 2. It looks like nobody managed their way into Circle 1 today with the difficult wind conditions. Missy was one of 7 people in Circle 2. But that's a scary putt to run. Holyn looking like she's lining it up from Circle 2.
Leaves that one a little bit low. Sit down, you. Don't do it.
The dreaded slow roll.
Holyn converts the par putt, though. Well done.
Today there were no birdies on hole 1. with 37% of the field taking a bogey or worse, putting it averaging at half a stroke over par.
Yeah, if you didn't watch yesterday or any year prior, the par threes are not where the majority or really any of the field score. You tend to score on the par fours, and there's some fives as well this year. But yeah, I think this course playing a couple strokes harder. I'd say like easily 2 strokes harder than previous iterations.
Yeah, none of the holes with easier pin or basket placements. Pin or tee pad placements, but some cleared rough is the only way that things were maybe made a teeny bit easier here and there.
It's like Cat Merchant, Taylor, Chosek are off to a good start, 2 down through 5.
Here's hole 2. This always plays as one of the easier holes today, the third easiest. But before we get into it, a quick congrats to the Fellowship of the Disc. They are a Patreon supporter that this week won a whale sack, first time ever.
Yeah, exciting time.
Yeah, you
to
get
be a
sack.
Patreon person.
This par 4 is very scoreable, but you do need to crush one off the tee up this huge hill. It's did you say what? It's 50 feet of elevation.
I think it was
gain?
more than that. I'll pull it back up.
57. It's the only one where they forgot to put it on the tee sign.
I think it was like 60. Yeah.
But big crush off the tee, and then your second shot, regardless of how far you get, you usually cannot see the basket. It's to the left of those 3 big trees that you can see on top of that hill. Those are right around Circle's edge to the right.
76 feet of elevation. Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest hills we throw up, but it's not the steepest hill.
It's third steepest, maybe.
Third
I'm
steepest,
not impressed.
But long, and I think this is the highest amount of elevation gain in total. Owen coming in just a little higher here, but getting a friendly little roll out to the middle of the fairway.
Owen working the forehand, not something you see a whole lot of, but she's able to put so much flex to get this disc up and over that hillside. It's such an impressive shot.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's so difficult to get power on the forehand with that uphill run up. So
And she's got it nose down while going uphill. It's a very technical shot.
bends my brain when you say things like that. Oh.
Missy with some tree love back inside the bullseye.
Yeah, she's good for it anyway. You know it. And Holyn able to go super slow speed here, little standstill.
Pretty floaty shot.
Yeah, I see why she likes it out here.
Yeah, that's such an easy
Right?
shot for her.
I know.
I'm like grunting, full grunt
Yeah.
driver.
Right. So
on
much the
second
field
shot.
throwing at least a fairway up. Yeah, Paige throwing putter.
Yep, this one is a friendlier one, though. No complaints here. 33% of the field birding. Oh, it looks like Paige either hit a tree or just came up a bit short with the putter shot. But, oh, man, that was pure.
A little bounce off the cage.
Yeah, she floats it in and looks like one nub got her on the way in.
Holyn in for birdie.
Holyn, one of 15 birdies on the day today.
Seems about the same as yesterday.
Hey everyone, I want to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Huel. Huel is a complete meal that supports weight loss, fitness, and busy days. Each Huel Black Edition shake has 40 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, and 27 essential vitamins and minerals, all in just 400 calories. And the Huel Black Edition shakes are balanced, satisfying, and ready in just 60 seconds. So it's perfect for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or any time you need to stay on track. Huel really came in clutch for me because it was my answer to a quick and affordable meal. The Black Edition powder starts at only $2.65 per meal. It also helps me tremendously when I'm feeling tired because it contains vitamin B12 that helps reduce tiredness and fatigue. So if you're ready to try Huel today and try one of the many great flavors available in the Black Edition powder, my personal favorite is the chocolate. You can save 15% off today using code JOMEZ15 at huel.com/Jomez15. Minimum order is $75. That's code JOMEZ15 at huel.com/Jomez15, or scan the QR code on the screen right now or click the link down below. Thanks again to Huel for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it.
Hole 3, a downhill par 5, super scoreable with that elevation change. You don't need to go huge off the tee, but you sure can if you want to do something cool. I believe, yeah, Paige got down here for an eagle bid yesterday. I don't think there was a couple eagles.
Yep,
Wait,
2 eagles.
Yep. So definitely possible, but the tee shot is exceedingly difficult. That left side OB comes into play more often. If you go in early right, it's difficult to even save a par. So most mistakes you're going to see off the tee are OB left, and it's possible to save par. You see anything from mid-ranges to distance drivers here. Pick your poison. You don't really see forehand, so everybody going backhand.
Look at the wind. Just play with this thing.
Just like a light yo-yo action.
Yeah, Holyn going to dive into the tall grass on that berm. We'll see if she made it through to the flat on the other side. Missy riding the right side, but that is fine. Looks like finishing to the left, also getting a little wind action.
Yeah, it was, what, like 15, 20 with gusts of probably 25?
Yeah, 15, 18 gusts up to 20, 22 for sure, and maybe a little
So specific.
more. I looked it up.
Do you have a meteorological map you can show us?
I just looked it up, okay? I looked it up before we got here so I would know.
Yeah.
And that's what it said.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know you're a nerd for weather.
Yeah. I got the exact numbers. I'm going to give you guys the exact numbers.
It's what they want, honestly. Paige in danger of, going OB on that left side.
Oh.
Yeah. But again, possible to save par. Owen was here yesterday, too.
That is
exactly right. It's not a wide strip.
No. Huh. And she's going to play over to the high side of the fairway. It's nice over here because you can actually see the basket.
Paige going for it, it looks like. Well, maybe not for it, but probably that left side kind of wider area. I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It kind of seems like she was trying to get crazy. Yeah.
It did.
Wow.
And it's really difficult to tell because the wind is so swirly that a lot of times you're throwing a disc that you think is correct, and then halfway through you're like, that's not
Wait
the
a
right
second.
disc.
Yeah. Missy just playing kind of the normal play here, getting actually still so far.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought she was going to end up on that kind of secondary hill. Wow. People are breaking this hole. I bet they make it harder.
Holyn definitely going for it.
Yeah.
And coming in hot, she'll be on the edge of circle 1 and having to look at this elevated basket. No OB around, though, so we're going to see her run for this eagle, I bet.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like a pretty stiff tailwind as you get down to the green. Owen, though, no problem. Gets up into circle 1. With her third shot, she'll be looking at a birdie.
Owen looking confident today. I mean, she had a good round, a great back nine, but she was kind of slow to start yesterday.
Missy chips up nicely to the bullseye. She'll be one of 15 birdies today. Paige going to recover the par even with that early OB stroke.
I mean, just the fact that she was even thinking about birdie is impressive with the OB stroke. Holyn for eagle. Ooh.
Yeah, 2 strokes down for Holyn Handley. She's 3 down through 3.
Such a confident putt. I'm calling it. Holyn Handley winning D-Glow this year.
You're making the call now?
I'm making it now. Look at her. Plus, there's no consequences for anything that I say.
We are not, we are geese, but we are not fortune tellers, so It's not a spoiler yet, but it just looks highly probable. Nice birdie from Own. Missy taking her time here, but we know she's good for it.
Wait, did we come up with a name for this? A star frame with an eagle? This has come up before.
Yeah, it did.
And we
at
probably
Ledgestone.
made a name for it.
Yeah. But
Star
being able to
plus
tell
frame?
you what that is.
Leave it in the comments if you listened to us last time.
Oh, it wasn't a star frame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, moving on.
We're perfect. And there's nothing wrong with our memories.
Nope, Holyn with a 3-stroke lead now with that eagle. She was one of 2 eagles on that hole, the other from Taylor Chosek. Shout out. Here's hole 4. It's a tough par 4. One of the tougher par 4s on the course. You can go the way the drone is flying, but it makes the landing zone a lot smaller. It's easy to kind of blast by where you want it to be, which is just right around that fir tree you're trying to avoid. There's a hyzer line on the right side, but they've let it grow in a lot, and it can be difficult to get by all of the branches. But I do like that right side a little bit better.
Me
Your
too.
second shot, if you're lined up well, is not that difficult. But if you're just the teeniest bit out of the landing zone, it suddenly becomes one of the hardest shots. Thankfully, it's not that punishing because there's no OB, but there is a risk if you decide to come in hot on the green. It drops off pretty steeply right behind the basket.
Holyn finding the same tree as yesterday. Missy pushing the left side, but actually getting way down there, considering she brushed that early tree branch.
And it's pretty open down there, but it does start to bring into effect that low ceiling that's on the second shot.
Yeah, here's that play Madison was talking about that I like as well, although Own not able to swing all the way around. Roller. Cool.
I like this. I love this.
I'm trying to think of if we've seen a roller on this hole.
This is a good
before.
hole for it.
It's
now that I think about it.
like why don't we? Paige, what a trendsetter.
Yeah, why don't more people?
Cool play.
Own with some low ceiling to deal with, and she tries to throw that nose down flex shot, but unfortunately it's going to dig into the ground and I think maybe roll into the rough a little.
She had a similar result, very different play than yesterday, and she was able to save the par with an impressive patent pending, so she's had practice with it.
Holyn not going for it, just trying to get up to the secondary landing zone for an easy par.
Check out this ceiling, very low. It's about as good as Missy could have done. She is in the rough just a bit.
Paige also, unfortunately, going to deal with that low ceiling.
Backhand roller to forehand roller? It doesn't work, but what a birdie that would be. One for the ages.
I love the idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, this is almost exactly what Own had yesterday.
Oh, man. Really
Yeah,
good angle.
It was.
She's in circle 2, so she's still in birdie land, but we will see what she's looking at.
That was her third, right?
Oh, it was her third. Yep, my bad.
Holyn, easy par.
There were only 5 birdies on hole 4.
And there's only like 3 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Playing hard.
Yeah, the landing zone's so small, and they've really let a lot of branches grow in. They're low. Paige going to have a little bit of work left to do to save her par. Missy makes good from the rough.
Can she do it? Generally, the answer is yes. But not this time.
Looks like O needs to start doing 100 putts a day uphill.
Yeah, I was going to say 250. No, that's crazy. What am I saying? What a save from Paige.
Yeah, great putt on a tester of a putt as well.
And Paige keeping that perfect circle 1 percentage alive. So impressive.
You are very happy with the par on hole 4. I would say this is the second most difficult par 4.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Hole
don't
10?
think so.
Hole 10?
I think 10's definitely the most difficult. I'm trying to think of any others that are harder than this, though, I guess. Wait.
18.
6? I think 6 is harder.
18. 18's way over.
18's harder. You don't think... 7. Sorry, 7's harder.
7 is hard. But no, it's not.
You don't think 7's harder
Statistically.
than... I think it's harder.
Here we are at a very difficult par 3.
Yeah, you're right. It's 480 feet downhill, and it feels like 490. Am I right? They're so dumb. The trees on the right side are a little bit friendlier than the trees on the left, so most areas you're going to see over there. A lot of ladies just pipe in something straight down there and kind of fading to the late left in dealing with what you have. We did see some park jobs yesterday. We had a follow flight from Holyn that actually made it into the bullseye with a little help from a tree, but for the most part, it was absolutely pure. Let's see if she can do it again today. But generally, this is an absolute bonus birdie, and you are just happy to be center fairway because most of the time, you're doing this.
Yeah, and that is one of the risks of going for the shot. Holyn has obviously accepted that risk because that thing wildly kicked to the right.
Yeah.
We'll see what she's dealing with. Missy
Uh-oh.
thrashed it yesterday and got almost a circle 2 today, a little early out of the hand, and she's pretty deep in the left side rough.
I'm so into thrashed as a verb, just so we are all on the same page here.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Everyone's faces coming off this tee pad has been hilarious. I want like freeze frames of all 3 of their faces.
See if Owen can get a clean one down there. Keeps it low, I think, so important on this shot, and she's just barely in the rough.
That's my play on this hole too. Just
Yeah.
nose down. Just try
Get
to
it.
like get it into the dirt.
Get it, get her down there.
Get her down there. Trust your second shot. There's Paige chipping from the little gully on the left side. She's not able to do much, but
Yeah, still a lot of work here. Mm-hmm. She's going fierce,
Uh-oh.
and that's early.
wow.
Cool.
That was some good distance up that left side rough.
Holyn way over here. Looks like she's just trying. I was going to say pitch back into the fairway, but that's like a full throw back into the fairway.
And it looks like almost backwards.
Whoa.
I think
Wow.
that's Missy in there.
No, this is Bush.
This is Bush. With a nice,
Wow.
man.
Impressive effort from Bush.
Own just far enough into the rough where she can't patent pending out, but she finds a gap.
Uh-oh. There's OB back there that I definitely didn't mention, but she's fine.
Today, hole 5 played as the most difficult hole of the day. It's always up there in the top 3.
I still don't mind it because it's so pretty.
That doesn't mean it's a good hole.
I didn't, yeah. But at least it's pretty. It could be
No,
ugly.
it wins the most beautiful hole
Yeah.
of the tournament.
Right, so I just can't hate it.
That's right.
So scenic.
That's right. There's only one player that got to circle 1 in regulation. Only 6 got to circle 2 in regulation.
Yeah, I don't mind hard par 3s, but
Agreed.
they're like none of them are scoreable.
Yeah.
None of them. It's crazy. But the
Yeah.
par 4s, yeah, just a kind of a different style of course than we play the rest of the year by far.
A very frustrating style. Holyn with the long bogey save attempt.
Boy, lead card having a rough time on the 5th.
Yeah, quick shout out right now to Kat Merch for getting the only birdie of the day today. She
Nice.
had she was in the she was just outside the bullseye. Wow,
Nice.
11-footer.
Owen catching some chains, but not able to get the par.
Wow, over half the field with a bogey or worse.
Yeah, I feel fine with the bogey on this one.
It's also slightly unnerving in these woods because even though you can see it's very dense, both on the fairway and in the rough. The wind really filters through here.
Sure does.
And it is crazy how loud it can get. The tops of the trees move a lot. Leaves start falling down, and it sounds really, really crazy. Like, you're like, what is happening?
Yeah, I always want to just like lay down and stare up at the treetops moving.
Yeah.
Oh, and doing some quick calculations.
Always learning. Always getting better.
And yeah, rough one for lead card, but we are moving on to a very scoreable one.
Man, that might be one of the roughest holes we've ever watched on a lead card play altogether.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, very probable.
Those are some high scores.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 6. It's one of the most scoreable par 4s on the course. It's only 419 feet. You can approach this a million different ways. A lot of players just lay up right here with a little backhand chip shot, and your second shot over the top of this gully with a turnover or a forehand. Come in soft though, because this basket's right on the edge of a hill that's very slidey. Lots of roots as well, so if you hit something weird, you can find your disc rolling quickly. This is one that you are very bummed if you don't at least have a circle 2 putt for birdie.
Missy putting some good height on it, good angle, and it seems like that was an intentional play down the hill. Didn't really seem like a layup. Who's to say?
Yeah, it's a hard one to tell. Owen definitely playing to the top of the hill. She did this yesterday, but she's going to filter just a bit. It's still fine there, but just kind of a funky stance.
Oh. That was, not an intentional play. Holyn pulling it to the right, catching really early. It's difficult to access the green from there.
She had to throw from there yesterday as well.
Yeah, I think today's even worse.
Yeah, a little bit more right. Paige is going to be close to where Holyn was yesterday.
Yeah, there's kind of some routes through there, but they're very sneaky. Holyn choosing to go out and around everything. It's a good angle.
And it looks like it landed flat enough where I believe she is putting.
Yeah, great effort from there. Paige trying to get through one of those last late
Look
gaps.
at that hallway.
Gorgeous. She's good for
Wow.
it. Really impressive upshot from Paige.
That's disc golf, folks.
And yeah, here's the more typical play that we see. Owen absolutely nailing it. Surprising no one. Great park job.
Yeah, this plate is the third easiest hole of the day. Missy going to try to show us the play going up the hill, but doesn't quite have enough. Actually, she might be right around the edge of circle 1.
Yeah, she's got a putt. But yeah, these putts going uphill are no joke. So much more uphill than it looks. And it's just so hard to get the power to reach it. Missy with a better look at it. Gonna have to settle for par.
There were 16 birdies today on hole 6. 35% of the field. Paige going to be one of those. Yeah, when my card played this hole, the amount of wind on the screen was crazy. It's like we're staring at just trees all around you.
You're looking around at the forest like, shouldn't this help?
And like looking right above you too.
Yeah, I mean, there's often wind at this tournament, but it was just kind of something different out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cold front moved through yesterday and the wind followed.
And 2 birdies, 2 pars, pretty typical on that hole.
Holyn Handley now with just a 2-stroke lead.
Presenting the Discraft Ledgestone Edition trading cards from Brixton. 50 cards celebrating Discraft's legacy and leadership in the sport of disc golf. Available now on shopledgestone.com.
Hole 7, I think a difficult par 4, 538 feet OB left and right. First things first, get up on the hill on the right side if you can. Left side can work, but brings those trees into play. They really pinched this left side OB starting last year and left it exactly the same, making it kind of punishing to go for it on the second shot if you're not really perfectly positioned off the tee. So tee shot, so important. Second shot, if you're out of position, you see a lot of kind of conservative plays and layups. And so there's not that many birdies, but distance-wise, it is quite reachable.
There were 10 birdies on this today.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a perfect tee shot, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. 200, maybe 20-foot approach, not a big deal. But if you're like a little short, a little left, you're like, ooh,
yeah,
that's scary.
Where Own is, she's going to have to make a decision there.
And she did go for it from a little bit better spot yesterday and make it, but still. Wow, huge shot.
Yeah, Paige fading towards OB, but checks up just in the nick of time. She is also going to be very pinched, but she's far enough down where she might be able to chip something around the corner.
I think she will. I mean, that's like 50 feet past the normal landing zone.
Missy also crushing a disc.
Is this the play? You just absolutely blast one down there?
I kind of like it.
I do too. Holyn going a little bit slower speed. Blasting it.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, going to connect with that middle tree. That might have helped her, though, from going out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
She was coming in hot.
Forcing her to take this forehand approach, though. See how aggressive she gets?
She's going.
Yeah. Pretty.
Oh, my gosh. And that type of shot is a separator.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people in the field would just be chipping that up and not even taking the risk. Really cool from Holyn.
That's not how you win, baby. Own going for it, same as yesterday, and I think going to find circle 2. I'm kind of wondering if that left side's her play. Off the tee.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
not friendly over there. You're throwing right at the OB.
Yeah, I don't know. And, man, these are the 2 farthest drives I think I've ever seen on this hole.
I agree.
Especially because there's, just nothing wrong with our memories at all.
No, we remember every shot crystal clear from every year.
Yeah, Paige, you can tell, super blind, runs around the corner to see where it lands.
And she almost has to hug that tree that's out of bounds. Here's Own from the edge of the circle. A little uphill.
Leaves it pretty short. Holyn, just from the edge of the circle, hits the band.
Oh, man. Paige trying to get back to even par here. Just a little low again, but so centered.
Yeah, that one's short enough, though, where that one hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Missy's good for it. Moves to 2 down.
And surprisingly, Missy going to walk away with the only birdie on this hole. Everyone putting for one. And we leave the woods and head out into the more open holes as we play along the Tobaggan Hills. Time to go up and down for a little while.
And up and down.
And up and down.
Mm-hmm. Madison Woodard 7 down, it looked like.
Oh my gosh,
wow.
Was she really?
Yeah, filleting.
Heck yeah. Hole 8 is one that you are livid if you don't at least have a putt. It's only 390. Forehand is probably the best play here. You see backhands as well, but they have a tendency to fade towards that OB line on the left. If you get far enough, it's just a little standstill chip shot up the hill, but you will see people throwing mids and even fairway drivers up here as well, just trying to get close. It's very steeply sloped. We have seen some pretty brutal rollaways on this green in years past, but this place is the second easiest hole of the day, so everyone really just hoping to get this one inbounds and a birdie.
Missy just far enough where it should be a pretty simple upshot. Any shorter than that, and it's going to be tough to get up there.
Owen with the textbook forehand. That looks great.
Perfect.
Paige a little inside here. And
That tree helped her.
yeah, filters are out to the left. That's so nice.
Ooh. Is it good? Oh, it's
yeah,
good. Okay.
it's good. She's trying to eagle this.
She is. She's going huge. Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Look at that sly face. Oh man, love to see it.
Yeah, me too. I hope she gets there. Man, if they just trim those branches up top, I think we'd see it.
Uh-oh, Paige knows out of her hand that she doesn't like it, but thankfully it's not quite far enough to reach that OB. It can come into play so fast if you're pinned up on this right side.
Yeah, but as you said, if you're not in the circle on this one, you're like, what am I doing?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've thrown a forehand just directly into that to that OB on the left
line?
side. Yeah. Own just enough time to get the little skip.
No one quite nailing this approach shot. Holyn, almost a circle 2 with that drive.
Holyn, just putt it. We just want to see your eagle.
Fancy little up shot. Who does she think she
She
is?
just did a full reach back.
Strong bid from Paige.
And another birdie for Missy Gannon, bringing her to 3 down on the round today.
Yeah, playing solid.
Owen capitalizes on her birdie as well.
Yeah, bringing her to 2 down.
Owen and Missy, 2 of 26 birdies on this hole today, 57% of the field getting
Nice.
it.
Missy gonna tie it up with Paige with that birdie. They're both 3 strokes back of Holyn. And rounding out the front, a difficult par 3, 472, plays like 482. It actually is reachable by the distance throwers with an extraordinarily technical line. Anything rough, short left, late right, gonna be really gnarly. Lots of thorns, lots of woes. Don't do it. Yep, there's wind. There's no OB. Just get down there. I would say most common landing area is going to be kind of late left side. It's pretty open over there, but most women playing this one for par.
So there's wind down there, obviously.
Look at this
Yep,
thing.
you can see the wind.
Well,
But no one has any idea what direction the wind's coming from. There is not
Yeah.
a flag in sight.
it did suck to be top of the box today.
Yeah.
More than normal.
But even the next
Where,
shot after that, you
like that
wouldn't-
didn't actually help
No,
anything.
that didn't help anyone.
Right.
Like, yeah, what? Still no guess. Maybe maybe right to left. But also, while we were on the green, it switched 180 degrees left to right and right to left. So I can't help you at all either, and I was there.
I'm going to be in a fine spot for par. Holyn, I believe, birdied this yesterday. And I think Paige as well. And she gets way down there, I think, in circle 2.
I like the play of it looked like Holyn took a little bit off today and just tried to get it down there safely instead of going huge. This is one that really no one's looking to birdie on a windy day like today. Paige,
I don't know. Paige is looking.
Yeah,
but she needs them birdies.
she's definitely looking.
Woo, what an angle. That was an amazing shot. Paige throwing an ESP Vulture on that one.
Cool.
Really committed line. And Owen with a nice layup. So important on this one with the elevated pin and the drop off.
Only one competitor got to circle 1 in regulation, while 9 got to circle 2. Missy, where a lot of us land. in the right side rough.
Yeah, as long as you're not too far in there, you can usually get out. But Missy actually finding some trouble, it looks like. Paige in circle 2. Looks like she's going to run this.
Just a hair low again. Man,
All
and it's
over it.
dead center, though, every time.
Yeah. Oh, Missy unable to convert the par. Little right side on that putt.
The only birdie today from Addison Woodard, who Erika just said was 7 down. Cool.
Dang.
She was from circle 1. It looks like her putt was 32 feet, just barely inside the circle.
Dang. Wait, does that put her to 8 or does that...
I think that was
That
for
was
7.
for 7 down?
I think so, yeah.
Amazing.
Keep an eye out on Addison Woodard. She's got it all. She's got all the shots.
We made it. Halfway through to almost halfway, right?
We've had some lead changes or some second place, third place changes. Paige and Missy duking it out right now. Holyn came back a little bit and then left again.
Cat
As
Merch
she
looks
does.
like she's pushing 4 down through 12.
Addison in the clubhouse
Oh,
now, 6
okay, at
down to
6.
finish.
And that's great in the wind. I would be surprised to see much more than that on a day like today.
Yeah, everyone kind of struggling. Even par is going to score very well today. You can see as you get outside the top 20, it's everyone's struggling to stay in that even par range. And honestly, though, in conditions like today, people are playing the course better than I've ever seen people play the course.
For sure. Anything
It's-
around par, even just a couple over, you're pretty stoked.
Yeah. So we've got 9 more holes. It continues to get more windy. And we're playing up and down hills, so it's very exciting. So come hang, come watch. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 hot geese.
Honk.
Honk. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 500,000. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.